Before we get into the 10 questions, let me give you a brief overview of the 4 types of consulting interview questions. First, there's what they call consulting fit questions. Consulting fit questions are really about getting to know you on a deeper level. The interviewer wants to understand why you're drawn to consulting, what motivates you, and how you mesh with their company culture and values. You'll often hear questions like, tell me about yourself, or why consulting? These questions might touch on your work experience, but they focus more on the big picture than specific behaviors. Next type are the consulting behavioral questions. Consulting behavioral questions are all about seeing how your past experiences set you up for success in consulting. The interviewer is looking for specific examples from your work, volunteer activities, extracurriculars, or school. Keep them interested by telling a compelling story. Think of these questions as a chance to dive deeper into a specific point on your resume rather than recapping everything you did in that role. For instance, a typical question might be, tell me about a time you solved a challenging problem. Next, the most popular one, I'd say, are the consulting case interview questions. As most people know, the case interview is the core of most consulting interviews. It's where the interviewer tests your problem-solving and analytic skills by asking you to tackle a business challenge. These case questions can range from market sizing to profitability analysis or cost-benefit analysis. For example, imagine 𝗙𝗏𝗀𝗀, a company that makes cell phones, is seeing a drop in sales. They want to understand why and figure out how to turn things around. How would you help? Lastly, there's what they call brain teaser questions. Most consulting firms, especially MBB, McKinsey, BCG, and Bain, have shifted away from traditional brain teasers and now focus on market sizing questions in case interviews. You'll be asked to estimate the size of a specific market, whether by volume or revenue. For example, in the 𝗙𝗏𝗀𝗀 case, you might need to figure out how many cell phones are sold annually in North America to gauge the company's competitiveness. We have market sizing questions videos that you can watch. I'll add the link in the description. All right, enough of the descriptions. Let's get into the main topic of this video. Let's start with consulting behavioral questions. First off, tell me about a time you worked on a team and not as the leader. Here's a sample answer. In our marketing class project, I supported the team as a member rather than a leader, focusing on organizing tasks and contributing to research and presentation. Situation. We were assigned a project to develop a marketing plan for a local business. The team consisted of 5 students, each with different strengths. Tension. We faced challenges with coordinating our schedules and integrating our individual contributions into a cohesive plan. Additionally, there was a lack of clarity on how to best divide the tasks. Action. I coordinated team meetings to streamline our process, assigning tasks based on each member's strengths and set clear deadlines. I took responsibility for market research and developed content for the presentation. I also maintained open communication to ensure we all addressed any issues promptly. Results. Our project was completed successfully and received high praise from our professor. The local business was impressed with our marketing plan, and we earned top marks for our teamwork and presentation. Effect. This experience highlighted the importance of effective coordination and communication in a team setting. It showed me how proactive support and organization contribute to the success of a project, even if I'm not in a leadership role. As you can see, I used a method called 𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏 method to answer this question. We have videos covering this method, so I'll add the link in the description. Next question. Tell me about a challenging situation with a tight deadline. Sample answer. As an oil and gas engineer, I faced a challenging situation when we had to complete a critical pipeline inspection under a very tight deadline. Situation. We were working on a project where a pipeline inspection was crucial to meet regulatory compliance before a major shutdown. The deadline was imminent, and any delay could result in significant financial penalties. Tension. The pressure was intense due to the tight schedule, potential equipment malfunctions, and coordination issues with the inspection team. Action. I prioritized tasks, streamlining communication between teams, and worked extra hours to oversee the inspection process. I also implemented a contingency plan to address potential equipment failures quickly. Result. We completed the inspection on time, ensured compliance, and avoided any financial penalties. The successful execution under pressure was recognized by both management and the client. Effect. This experience taught me how to manage high-pressure situations effectively, prioritize tasks, and maintain clear communication to meet tight deadlines. Up next, tell me about a time you disagreed with a teammate. Here's a sample answer. In a group project for my marketing class, I had a disagreement with a teammate about our campaign's focus. Situation. We were assigned to develop a marketing strategy for a new product. I wanted to focus on social media advertising, believing it would reach our target audience effectively, while my teammate insisted on traditional advertising, arguing it would have a broader reach. Tension. The disagreement caused friction on our team, leading to frustration and slowing our progress. We're at risk of missing our deadline due to the ongoing conflict. Action. I suggested we meet separately to discuss our views in detail. I listened to my teammates' concerns and presented data on social media engagement. I proposed a compromise, where we would test both approaches on a smaller scale and analyze the results to determine the best direction. Result. By incorporating both social media and traditional advertising in our plan, we found that the hybrid approach yielded better results. The project was completed on time, and our professor praised our balanced strategy. Effect. This experience taught me the value of listening to different perspectives and finding practical solutions to conflict. It showed me that effective communication and flexibility can turn disagreements into opportunities for better outcomes. Tell me about a project you led. Here's a sample answer. As president of the consulting club, I led a team of 5 in organizing a full-day conference for 150 students, including a case competition, speakers, and networking. Situation. We wanted the students to meet many firms at once while showcasing their skills through a case competition. Also, we wanted the firms to be able to scope talent. Tension. We were a team of 5 and needed to manage many external stakeholders, including 12 consulting firms, caterers, judges, and facility logistics. Action. I delegated tasks to my executive teams based on their strengths and interests, ensuring everyone understood their responsibilities and deadlines. I also held regular meetings to troubleshoot any issues and provide support. Result. The conference was a success with over 150 attendees and positive feedback from both firms and students. The case competition ran smoothly and provided valuable networking. Effect. I learned that collaboration is key to success. The whole team needs to work toward the same goal and support each other. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Tell me about a time you failed. Answer. During my marketing internship, my launch campaign initially failed, and I learned the importance of understanding the target audience. Situation. I was tasked with developing a new social media campaign to promote the latest product launch. Tension. We had a small budget for digital ads, so I needed to design a campaign that was low cost yet creative. Action. I spent time analyzing the competitors' social media, brainstorming ideas, and planning a content calendar. However, when we launched the campaign, it didn't perform well, as we expected. We didn't reach our estimated metrics. Results. This was a clear failure, and it was frustrating for me. I analyzed the metrics, identified the weaknesses, and reworked the campaign strategy. For example, I discovered that the content was not tailored enough to our target audience, and the call to action was not clear. I adjusted our content strategy and simplified the messaging. After 2 weeks of running the updated campaign, there was an increase in engagement rates of 15%. Effect. I learned a valuable lesson about the importance of understanding the target audience, optimizing for key metrics, and iterating on live feedback. All right, the other half of the questions are consulting fit questions. I'd say this is quite common. Let me know in the comment section if you also got these questions in your other job interviews, the non-consulting ones. Tell me something that is not on your resume. This is your opportunity to share something unique about yourself that isn't on your one-page resume. Your interviewer wants to see that you're not just a hard worker, but also someone they can easily connect with. It could be a passion of yours or an experience from your childhood that left a lasting impression. For example, maybe you practiced karate from age 7 to 15, and that experience shaped your dedication, perseverance, and teamwork skills. Next question, and this may sound really personal and you may think, is this really important? Well, yes it is. What do you like to do outside of work or school? Share something you spent more time on than most people. Pick a genuine interest that really shows your passion and energy, and be prepared to explain how it's shaped your personal and professional growth. For example, you might discuss a volunteer role where you made a real difference or a unique hobby you're passionate about. Like if I was asked this, I would share about my hobby of carpentry and woodworking or photography. Next question, and I believe is something that you've heard a lot about and also is being asked in other job interviews. Why are you interested in our specific firm? Consulting firms want to make sure that their offer goes to someone who genuinely is interested in the company. To stand out, share specific reasons why this firm is your top choice. For example, why are you excited about that particular office? Maybe the Houston office is focused on mining projects, aligns with your interest in that industry. How do you see yourself fitting into the company's culture? Have you met anyone at the firm who left a great impression on you? Mention those connections by name. Are there any specific thought leadership areas or consulting projects that catch your eye, like AI research or social impact work? Keep it specific. If your answer could apply to any other firm, tweak it to make it more personal. Here's a sample answer. I've talked with several bank consultants, and no, It's the firm that best aligns with my career aspirations and where I can contribute meaningfully. One of the main reasons why I'm drawn to Bain is its dominance in private equity consulting. During my conversations with Alex, a consultant in the London office, he shared his experience of working in the private equity group for 6 months, where he worked analyzing survey data and conducting market research. Moreover, I'm impressed by Bain's local staffing model that fosters strong bonds and mentorship opportunities with people in my home office. Additionally, the culture at Bain is unparalleled. I'm particularly inspired by the philosophy of a Bainey never lets another Bainey fail, which assures me that I will thrive in this environment and have ample opportunities to grow. Next common question is, why do you want to work in consulting? Familiar, right? The why consulting question helps the interviewer see how well you understand and are interested in the consulting field. Instead of just listing reasons, take a more structured approach. Start with a quick overview of why consulting is your top career choice, then back it up with 2 to 3 strong reasons why you're drawn to the industry. Here's a sample answer. I'm excited to pursue consulting for its diverse projects, the opportunity to work with talented colleagues, and problem-solving opportunities. As president of the consulting club, I've gained exposure to different industries and learned about the exciting projects firms work on, like mining or private equity. Working in a team environment is exciting to me, as I believe diverse perspectives lead to better results. In my past marketing internship, I worked cross-functionally with data scientists and learned a lot from them. Consulting is a good way to hone my problem-solving skills across many industries. Growing up, I played chess competitively and enjoyed the strategy behind the game. Tell me about yourself. So this is the most common and often the first question in an interview, so it's your chance to make a great first impression. Be confident, engaging, and personable, but avoid going on and on about every experience you've had. You might also hear this question as, walk me through your resume. Start with a strong opening statement that sums you up. Then dive into your most relevant experiences, beginning with the most recent. Highlight past roles that show why you'd be a great fit for consulting. Sample answer. I'm graduating this June with a degree in business and a focus on marketing. Through my internships and extracurricular activities, I've honed strong leadership, data analysis, and problem-solving skills that set me up for a consulting career. For example, I've served as the president of my college's consulting club, where I organized events to help students gain exposure to the consulting industry. This experience taught me how to effectively communicate with others and lead a team. Last summer, I completed a marketing internship at a tech startup where I developed their social media strategy and analyzed user engagement data. This experience taught me the importance of data-driven decision-making and how to effectively communicate insights to my managers. In addition, I have also served as residence advisor for my college's dorm program. Through this role, I honed my problem-solving skills and learned how to resolve conflicts effectively. Overall, I'm excited about the opportunity to bring my skills to consulting, where I can continue to learn and grow while making a meaningful impact. There you have it, the 10 most common consulting interview questions that you need to know. I'd love to know, which firm or firms are you applying to or interviewing with? You may be asked these questions, so we would love to help you. If you comment below the specific consulting firm that you're applying to, I'll share resources on how to land interviews. So, for example, if you put down McKinsey, I'll send you some resources for landing a consulting offer at McKinsey. And if you are 100% serious about becoming a consultant at McKinsey or another amazing firm, I would love to help you. My consulting team and I are former consulting recruiters and interviewers who help applicants get and pass the interviews so they can land their consulting offer. To date, we have a 90% success rate. That means 9 out of 10 applicants who work with us land at least one offer, and we've helped over 800 people already land a consulting job. If you are serious about becoming a management consultant and want to hear how we can help you, click on the link below to book a call with my team to find out more. Booking this call could put you one step closer to landing your offer at McKinsey, Bain, BCG, or other management consulting firms. But you don't have to take my word for it. Hear it from 𝗀𝗵𝗻. 𝗀𝗵𝗻 got into McKinsey despite having a non-business background and struggling with case interviews and consulting interviews like the ones I discussed in this video. I'll share his videos somewhere beside me. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.